Today, I'm going to be going over 7 tips that you can start implementing into your life today to become a millionaire. And everyone these days just wants a get rich quick scheme. And I hate to break it to you, but it doesn't work like that. Everyone wants to make $1 million overnight and go buy whatever car they want the next day. But it takes a lot of hard work and a lot of time. Unless you hit the lottery or you win big in the casino, you're probably not going to become a millionaire overnight. But if you start implementing these 7 tips I'm about to share with you, then you'll see that the chance and the opportunity to become a millionaire is right in front of you. Now, my first tip for you is that saving your money will not make you rich. Now, a lot of us growing up, we were taught that if you save your money in the bank, it'll always be there for you whenever you need it and it won't go anywhere. While that is true, there are so many other better options that you can put your money into that will make you money over time. And the younger you start, the better off you're going to be. I'll get into where you can start investing your money safely in one of my next tips. But saving your money in the bank is going to yield you about 0.001% interest on your money. And to be honest, that's not a very good return, and you could be making way much more every single year. Now, compared to that 0.001% interest that your bank may be giving you for your savings account, the S&P 500 yields nearly 12% a year, dating back all the way to the 1920s. Now, these numbers right here show you the power of investing your money compared to saving your money in the bank. Okay, my second tip for you guys is to start making money in some sort of way. Now, the saying big money makes money is very true. But if you have no money in the bank or very little, maybe $100, then you need to start looking at making money in some sort of way. Now, this can be anywhere from getting a job with a real company to creating a side hustle like dog walking, cleaning houses, detailing cars, or even power washing driveways. Now, growing up when I was 17, 18 years old, I wanted to start investing in real estate and investing in the stock market, but I didn't have any money. So I knew I needed to find a way to start bringing in passive income and start making money. And the way I found to do that was through DoorDash. It was very convenient and I could work my own hours. It was just very nice. I was making roughly 30, 40, sometimes 60, $70 a day for working maybe 3 to 5 hours a day. And it was really nice. Now, there are so many different ways you can start making money in this world. And my best advice is to find a way to start bringing in some income so that you can then make a budget and then start investing it into whatever you want to invest in. Okay, my third piece of advice is to start investing as much as you can, as often as you can. Now, as I said earlier, my 2 favorite ways to start investing are in real estate and in the stock market. Now, for real estate, there are many different ways you can start investing. My favorite is through a real estate investment trust. Basically, this is going to be a company that is going to start investing in real estate for you. These guys are professionals, and they're going to pay you dividends every so often whenever they're making money. Now, if they're not making money, then you're probably not going to get your dividends and they're not going to be doing very well. So there's always a downside to every upside. Now, 2 of my other favorite ways to start making money through real estate are through Airbnb arbitrage or by flipping houses. Now, we see this all the time with ex-professional athletes and lottery winners where they win a lot of money or they make a lot of money and they don't invest it into anything. Instead of investing into real estate or the stock market or into businesses, they just spend, 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 and then the next thing they know is that they're broken on the streets because they're spending more than they're making. So the next thing you want to be doing is opening a brokerage account. Then you want to start setting a budget every single week based off the income you're making, and you want to send that money over to your brokerage account so you can start investing in the stock market. Then the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open a high yield savings account. For the money that you are putting into a savings account, this will start yielding you a lot higher percentage income instead of just a regular savings account. And this is so that this savings account can start growing over time so that you can have that money to start investing into real estate or other businesses whenever an opportunity comes around. And my favorite account for this is going to be a Chase 360 performance account. And my favorite brokerage account to use is Webull because you can use the link below to get 12 free stocks today valued up to almost $30,000. All you have to do is sign up for a brokerage account through Webull and deposit at least 1 cent today and you'll be given 12 free stocks. Now, my fourth piece of advice is to get a credit card as soon as possible. Now, so many people have different opinions about credit cards, and usually the people who do not like them either misunderstand them or just don't know how to use them. Now, for credit cards, if you use them correctly and responsibly, they have so many benefits that debit cards and cash cannot offer. Over the last 3 years since I started using credit cards, I've been able to get so much cash back off of all my purchases. For example, one of the benefits my credit card company offers me is this last year I needed a flight to Florida and they offer flight insurance, but flight insurance is usually a couple $100s. Well, through my credit card, I got free flight insurance. And if you decide not to do the flight insurance, if your flight ever gets canceled or you lose an expensive piece of jewelry or your laptop in that flight, well, now you may be out thousands of dollars. Now, once I landed, I also needed a rental car. Now, every rental car company is always going to try to sell you rental car insurance as well. Now, through my credit card, I was also able to get free rental car insurance, and so I didn't have to pay for it. Now, even after all the benefits that a credit card can offer you, my best advice to you is that a credit card can help build your wealth. Because without a good credit score, it's going to be very hard to ever get a loan for a business or for a house. Okay, my fifth step to becoming a millionaire is that you need to set goals. Over the years, I've met so many successful people and wealthy people that have made a lot of money online and in person, out and about. And one of the biggest takeaways I've learned from all of them is that they all have always set goals when they first started out. One thing that I've noticed is that we all have one long-term goal. We have one big goal, and that's to become a millionaire or a multimillionaire and become very wealthy and be able to live a happy, financially free life. Something that I've noticed that all of these millionaires do, or even billionaires, they all have small goals that they set in the beginning, short-term goals that they can reach that will eventually lead them to their long-term goals. Now, just say you're building a business. Some of these small goals may include making your first sale, getting your online store or your business, if it's brick and mortar, building it. Those are small goals that you have to have in order to reach that big goal in the end of becoming a millionaire or a multimillionaire. Because as I said earlier, you're not going to become a millionaire overnight unless you hit the lottery or win big in the casino or something. And I see so many people that are never happy until they hit those long-term goals of becoming a multimillionaire. But being happy for yourself in those short-term goals, it helps you really push, and gives you that confidence to really keep pushing forward and reaching the next small goal that you've set for yourself. Now, my sixth tip for y'all, and this one's a little bit different from the rest of them, is that you can't party every single night thinking that you're going to become super successful. Now, I know there's going to be someone in the comments like, oh, I'm a millionaire and I party. And while once you've made it, it's a different story. But when you're first starting out trying to become a millionaire and start trying to make money, I'm not saying that you can't party every once in a while here and there and have fun, but if you're partying every single night, drinking and wasting your time, then you're never going to find that time to become successful and become that millionaire and build those habits that those millionaires have. Sure, we see those millionaires sitting out on their yachts, drinking, having fun, having a blast, but they've made it. They're at the point where they're able to do that because they've already become successful and they've made that money. Now, while our goals are to be like that one day, and yeah, sure, you can enjoy your life once you've made it, but when you're first starting out, we need to find that way to work as hard as we can and really get to that point so that we can enjoy that private life on a yacht or whatever, doing whatever we want. Okay, and my last tip for you guys is that don't buy what you can't afford. I see so many people these days going around buying these nice cars or these nice houses or nice pieces of jewelry that they can't afford. Right now, debt is higher than it's ever been before in the US. And this is just showing us that people are buying stuff that they can't afford. But when I was young and I was 18 years old, I was only making maybe $20,000 to $30,000 a year. And I wanted my dream car of a Dodge Challenger Hellcat. Well, that's a $75,000, $80,000 car right there. And looking back on it, I'm glad I didn't end up buying that car because for two reasons. One is that I really couldn't afford it. I could have if I financed it and put a small down payment down. And then secondly, a car just depreciates in value the second you drive it off the lot. So if you're trying to become a millionaire or a multimillionaire, you really need to start trying to live below your means as much as you can, as often as you can. And you need to not buy things that you can't afford. Thank you for watching, and I hope everyone has an amazing day. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.